Okay, so all of the trig equations we've solved so far, we've ended up with a trig function equal to something that was on the unit circle, right? And that's not always going to be the case. So we're going to go through two examples here where we can use our equation, or our calculator to find approximations because we'll have to round. So our directions here say use a calculator to solve each equation correct to 4 decimal places on the interval from 0 to 2 pi. So the first thing I want you to do is make sure your calculator is in radians. And then in our y equals, we're going to put in our sine of x in y1. And in y2, we're going to put the other side of the equation, 0.8246. Now, we only want this from 0 to 2 pi. Those are our x values. So here, for our x min, we're going to put 0. And for our x max, we're going to put 2 pi. Okay, and we're going to hit graph. Okay, so there's our sine of x, 1 period. Okay, and there's our 0.8246, and we see it intersects in 2 places. Now what we can do is use the intersect feature. So you're going to hit the second button because we need to go to calc. So second and then calc, which is above trace. And we're going to go down to number 5, intersect. And we'll have to do this twice since we have 2 places where it intersects. So let's go over and do the smaller one first, the one on the left. So we're just going to move our cursor. It's on sine of x. It's on that first curve. We're just going to move it over close to that intersection point. We're going to hit enter. It's going to jump to the second curve. Hit enter. We're just going to move it a little closer. For our guess, hit enter. Okay, and we see we want our x value of an intersection. So we're going to say x equals 0.9695 if we round to 4 decimal places. And then we're going to do it again for this one. So now we'll just move our cursor over to the right, close to that intersection. So we've got 2.1721. Okay, so those are our 2 solutions. Okay, so the next one's going to go very similarly. So here we've got 4, and then we want tangent of x. So we want to make sure we close that parenthesis, and then we're going to square it. Minus 8 tangent of x plus 3. Now you could use the 0 feature. If we want to keep using intersect, we'll put 0 in here. And really, 0, x equals 0 is the same as the x-axis. So we really want any places where this crosses the x-axis. And we see we're going to have 4 solutions here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So second calc, we can do intersect. Let's move it over. We'll go from left to right. Okay, there's our little guy. Okay, so we'll hit enter. It'll jump to the second curve. Enter, enter. So our first one here is 0.4636. Now we'll move on to the next one. So we'll do second calc again, 5 for intersect, and I'm just going to move closer to that second one. Enter, enter, enter. So 0.9828. Okay, we'll move on to the third one. There's our cursor. So we'll bring it down, enter, enter, enter. So 3.6052, and we've got one more. enter, enter, enter. So 4.1244. Okay, so that's how we can use our calculator and the intersect feature to solve trigonometric equations.